Hey everyone, it's Haze and it's Miraculous Monday, so we're once again doing the Miraculous Monday meme review where my friend Hedge finds me the very best miraculous memes from across the internet and I react to them and try not to ramble too much. I don't know, it's just like a skill I possess. I'm just really good about talking about a single picture and going completely off topic for like a solid 20 minutes. Oh, it's great, what a wonderful time. Oh, I love the meme review. Anyway, let's go to the first meme. A reminder that Marinette could have ordered Nuru to bring back the butterfly brooch as soon as Gabriel dropped it. And if she did, there would have been no Hawkmoth or the future BS and poor Nuru would finally be free. I guess. Where was Nuru? I didn't understand why he didn't like pop out when it fell. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure... what episode is it? Is it Lady Wi-Fi when Cat Noir he gets like thrown in the fridge in the hotel's kitchen and like the force of it he loses his ring in the kitchen and Plague jumps out. So like where was Nuru? Like why didn't Nuru even do that himself? You know what I mean? Like why? You'd just be like, oh I'll just take it back to how I want to be safe. Although I am intrigued to see what Lila's going to be like with him. I hope he's going to be okay, and I also hope after Lila it's over. Not that I want the show to be over, but just like, poor guy. Feels so bad for him. But I mean, yeah, correct. But also just like, I'm hoping they explain it, but is his basement part of like the sewer system then? Because that's the only thing I can think of is that, because there's no way Lila could have got down there. Like, yeah, sure, she walked into the house, but there's already a massive hole in the ground. I would assume she couldn't just jump down, it's quite a way down. She wouldn't know where to access Gabriel's lift, and eventually gets toppled, which right now I can't remember if that happens before or after Lila enters the house. But like, I don't foresee a way she could have got down there safely. So the only thing I can think of is she was like, oh, I, for some reason, know where all this water in the basement leads, although I would assume Lila didn't know about this basement 6. Oh no, because she got those photos from Natalie. Okay, maybe she was aware of where the water underneath led. I always forget it is water, to be honest. I think the only time it's really been referenced as water prior to recreation is in Cat Blanc, when they throw his staff in the water. Yeah, I think that's the only time I can think of. But like, and then she just knows where it's connected. It's literally the only thing I can think of. To me, there isn't, as of right now anyway, a feasible explanation as to how she got it. Theoretically, I don't mind her having it. Like, I already knew she was going to be the next villain, but I was like, how? How does she get it? I would like it explained to me. There's several things I would like explaining to me next season. That is one of them. I would also like explaining what happened between Suhan, Luca, Jagged and Penny to that sequence of events. And I'd also really like an explanation around what Tomoe actually wanted, because as of right now, I don't know yet, it just genuinely seemed that she was the ultimate shipper and just really wanted her daughter to marry Adrian. And I know arranged marriages are still a thing in Japan, I get that, but it just seems like an odd thing to really want. That you would, like, you could have any wish in the world, and honestly if I had the Miraculous, I'm not sure what I'd pick personally, but I'm not sure it would be for someone related to me to marry someone specific. So I'm like, what? If that wasn't her wish, I really want to know what her end of the deal was. Like, such an odd motivation. Anyway, next meme. This show won't end until Marinette gets the scepter she wants because I say so. Hey, that's not fair. Why didn't I get the scepter? I literally watched Furious Fu yesterday. This is great timing. I don't know, but I think I said this at the time of Furious Fu. What you should have done in season 5 is, because whilst Gabriel gets all the Miraculous, he doesn't get the Miracle Box. The Miracle Box stays in Marinette's room. It's just an empty Miracle Box, right? So what they should have done is left the Miracle Box. Well, not necessarily left it, because he'd be like, well, that's a trap, but basically somehow allow Monarch Daddy to get the Miracle Box. He doesn't know about the scepter, I'm pretty sure. Let him take it back to his house, use the scepter to follow it, because that's what the scepter does, it tracks the Miracle Box. It could have been over, like, almost immediately. I said it at the time. Like, I don't... I'm a genius. I'm ahead of my time, apparently. Thinking of solutions to end the show quickly, like Gabriel akumatizing himself into a doctor who can heal anything and healing his wife and not needing to do this in the first place. Just a thought. Next meme. Ladybug. It's dangerous, Chloe. I can't let you be Queen Bee ever again because Hawkmoth knows your identity. Meanwhile, Hawkmoth found many miraculous holders' identities in Miracle Queen, but Marinette still allowed these holders to be heroes regardless. This is what we're all saying, Hedge, okay? Like, I understand the logic in Miraculous, and I do also understand in Heart Hunter. Kagami can't be Ryuko again, but Marinette does it out of jealousy because she sees Adrian and Kagami together. I understand that it's a mistake she makes and she has to pay for. I get all of that. I understand it's hypocritical of her, but it's like, it's meant to be, because it's for children, it's educational, it shows like, hey, don't do things out of jealousy, don't be a hypocrite, things like that. But also at the same time, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you try to be a better person afterwards, which she does try to be better in season 4. However, like this meme is saying, in Miracle Queen everyone finds out Kagami, Luca, Kim, Max, Alia and Nino. What Miraculous is they use, and then still allows them to fight. So yeah, I am assuming it's okay now because I don't think Lila is aware. I don't know exactly, to be honest. I don't think she's aware, but it's just, it is mega hypocritical prior to this. I understand, I'm with you. I think part of the reason I'm so annoyed about it is because I just feel bad for Chloe, but like the same rules just don't apply to everyone else. Like, don't get me wrong, Chloe's debut as Queen Bee in Queen Wasp, she did a terrible job. I'm not pretending she didn't, but she did a really good job in Miraculous, in Maledictator, in Mayura. She was genuinely a good Queen Bee. She was a good Bee Miraculous holder. And I think I will forever be sad about it. Part of my problem isn't necessarily that Chloe didn't get a redemption arc. As a writer, I did feel like it was the best choice to make, and also just as a viewer, someone who loves the show, I also think it was the best choice to make, but just theoretically, I don't care about any of the decisions they make in the show as long as they do a good job with it. Give Chloe redemption, don't give her redemption. To be honest, I don't care all that much, as long as whatever they do instead was good. And instead we got a weird plot where she was the mayor of Paris / also a dictator. So still not really sure what that was about. I just genuinely feel like they'd run out of ideas. Do you know what they should have done? They should have had more Felix episodes. I literally, I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks later, but the video I uploaded yesterday was about Felix being badly written, and part of how he was badly written is due to his lack of screen time, but him still getting a redemption even though he never apologised or really atoned for what he did at the end of season 4 or the stuff he did in season 3, but still gets a redemption. But Chloe, who was making moves to change, who I do feel could have been a genuinely good person and had loads more screen time, didn't get it, so I don't like it. The double standards between them speaks volumes. Anyway, next meme. This scene, take the Miraculous, take the coffee. Third option, don't attack him at all, but instead open a portal beneath his feet so he falls into a jail cell or a volcano. That's really good. That's a good idea, Hedge. I feel like at the time that it was the right decision, but since like I've been rewatching all the show, since rewatching Senti Bubbler, I guess it is a bit of a weird one because I definitely feel she could have saved Alia's family even if she took the peacock or the butterfly or both and he kept the coffee, because he would still be in control of the Senti monster. She was the only one who could bring it in and out of existence. But I feel like she could have saved them in time. And even if she couldn't, I think, has she done the lucky charm by this point? I don't remember. Couldn't she have like reversed any damage she did to them? I don't know, I'm not like in favour of breaking all of Alia's family's bones, that's not what I'm saying. But if she could reverse any damage done to them, which I would assume would also apply here, then yeah, I would be for the greater good. Haze just casually sat here like, yeah, we should totally harm all of Alia's family plus Nino. They'd understand, okay, I think they would. Anyway. Next meme. Oh god, it's Rise of the Sphinx stuff. Sorry, Kagami, but we have reasons to believe you're not, well, exactly yourself, Kagami. As if. What makes you say that? I don't get what he's talking about. She looks fine to me. Yeah, I guess. Also, Kagami would never say as if, I'm pretty sure. Rise as a Sphinx was a, time to be alive. I mean that in a negative sense. I did not like it. In my opinion, the free-to-play Roblox game is a better game than this. I made a video with Cartoon Apocalypse reviewing it, and I also reviewed it myself. I did a full playthrough playing it, and wasn't good. I guess it was partly my fault, not that I had anything to do with the making of the game, but partly my fault in that I had really high expectations for it. I guess my absolute dream Miraculous game would be like a Spider-Man game, because I do believe in the show Bible it says that like Marinette's yo-yo stuff is heavily inspired by how Spider-Man moves around. So I was like, my ultimate game would be like, set in Paris obviously, not, is it New York where Spider-Man is? I don't know Spider-Man very well, I just love the game. As in when I say the game, I mean the Spider-Man 2 game, I think, was it on the PS2? I think it was on the PS2. But anyway, so it would be in Paris instead of wherever that is. I think it's in New York. It's been a while since I've played it. And obviously you have story missions which he like slings around the city to get to, but then he also has little side missions where he can help other people interact with other heroes, or I guess villains as well. Also helped us other people on the street, like that one girl who kept losing her balloon, she was so annoying. There was also the pizza delivery stuff. It was just such a good game. So I guess my idea would be the same thing, but in Paris, where you can literally go wherever you want. You can go to Marinette's house, the school, Adrian's house, anyone else's house, the hotel, Alia's place, the Louvre, wherever, Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. But there's also like, so you have the main mission which you might have to go to, I don't know, Montparnasse Tower for, but then there's like all the like other little things for, like Luca needs help on the boat as like a little side mission, so you go there. Some civilians are being attacked, so you go and help them. Just like little side things alongside the main plot. I know it's a lot to ask for, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it wouldn't be expensive. I know how much video games take to make, okay, a lot. But that was like my absolute dream Miraculous game. I knew it wasn't going to be like that, so I did lower my expectations. But I did expect more than what we got, especially for the price of the game. Was it like, I want to say it was like £50, and I'm like, it definitely wasn't worth it. I'd only buy it if it was on sale, like for at least half off. At least I wouldn't have bought it for any more than £25. It wasn't good. No. Anyway, next meme. Who wants to buy a fragrance that smells like a middle school boy? No offense to any middle school boy who knows better. We see you and respect you. This is for Adrian's perfume. Not to mention that this middle school boy specifically is highly likely to smell cheese. Even more so than most middle school boys. That is very true. I remember the first time I had Camembert. I quite like the taste of it, but I'm not too fond of the smell of it. The smell's a little pungent, to be honest. And like, Adrian must absolutely stink. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, his room would smell, like, because Plague stores cheese in there, so his room would stink. And not just like bog standard Camembert, he like ages cheese in there, which would smell. So it would be like sticking to like Adrian as a person, it would stick to all of his clothes as well. And then he has it on his person, seems he has some in his school bag, like inside his shirt. I don't really know where he keeps the cheese in there, but like, it would stink. He should smell. Especially like in the summertime. Adrian should absolutely smell. It's probably why we had to bring out a perfume for him to try and cover up the cheese scent. It just stinks of melting Camembert. Like Camembert on like as it is smells. Like, I do like the taste of it, but it does smell. I can't, it smells, it's the smelly cheese. You know. Although I am intrigued to see what it's going to be like next season. I'm assuming everyone's going to have the Kwamis on them, so it's like everyone just going to like, because Ali got that little bum bag from like Senti Bubble onwards when she had tricks all the time, so is everyone else going to rock up to school with like a little pouch of some kind for the Kwamis to chill in? Adrian never had one, Plagues just hides in his shirt. I'm not really sure how, to be honest, because his shirt is like very close to him on his body, but he's like, it's just always there when Adrian opens his shirt. I'm like, okay, whatever. So is everyone else gonna rock up with like a little bag? That'd be cute to see. Next meme. Adrian, this is the height of rudeness. How dare you speak to me like this? We learned from the master. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, it's in Anansi. There we go, got there. And when when Marinette's holding him like that, there's a bit where he like looks up at her as if he can see her. Like he's there and like, no Adrian, if you're on video time with someone and you look up, the only thing you can see is the ceiling of the room you're in. No. It was very sweet, but no. You couldn't have seen Marinette unless she had turned the phone to her, but she was holding the phone. If you looked up, the only thing you would have seen would have been the ceiling of your bedroom. No. Next meme. Wanted the peacock miraculous. Got the peacock no matter the cost by being an actually good villain. Wanted to be miraculous. Kept on crying like a clown expecting Ladybug to give it back to her, and even lost despite having all the miraculouses. Look, I've never pretended that Chloe and Felix have the same intelligent levels. I will not deny that Felix is not intelligent. Of course he's very intelligent, but like Chloe, I just feel so bad for it. Like, never at one point have I felt bad about Felix. Even in Emotion when he's crying about the Sentry Monster, I'm like, how did you think this was gonna go? Do you genuinely think everyone would be fine with this? No, they wouldn't be. Like, of course it was gonna end like this, you weirdo. Like, I feel so bad for Chloe. She just wanted to help. And like, her ultimate downfall really was a mixture between Natalie's fault and Marinette's fault, because Natalie goes to like sever the wires on the B signal thing, and then, sorry, I'm playing with a bubble, and or a hair tie or whatever you tie your hair up with, whatever you call it. So Natalie cut the cord on the B signal, and then Marinette only gave the Miraculous to Kagami because she was jealous of Kagami and Adrian. Like, I just feel bad for her. Plus as well, like, Felix does all of this and more. Doesn't apologise. The only thing I think he's apologised to is Red Moon before he killed her, and maybe Kagami once, and still gets to be on the hero team. And Chloe was trying to be a good person, but that was completely jeopardised by what happened in Miracle Queen and Marinette's decisions in Heart Hunter. And then like, I really feel like no one from season 4 onwards tried to bother helping her become a good person. When you have someone like Chloe, I do genuinely believe she could have become a good person. But with someone like her who's been mean and rude for so long, but also been abused for so long by her mum, it's gonna take a lot longer. Like, you can't expect someone like Chloe to change within a week. It's gonna take a while. And like, I don't remember the last time she really got any support for the changing. Arguably maybe from Zoe and Queen Banana. But that was like literally the last time. No one's really tried with her since. And I just feel really bad for her. Part of me does want her back next season because I still hope the writers will allow her to change, but part of me also doesn't want her back because I don't want them. This is gonna sound silly because I know she's not real, but I don't want them to hurt her anymore. I don't want them to write her badly anymore. At this point, like, I don't know what, I said this before, at the end of a Revolution, so Chloe's flying off, and while she definitely shouldn't have said what she said to Marinette, but she sits there and she starts crying when Marinette hangs up on her. And I'm like, what did the writers intend for our reactions to be to that? I don't know if we meant to be like, oh yeah, Chloe, screw you, you're an awful person, because I didn't feel that. I just wanted to give her a hug. Because she's been sent away by her father to go and live with her abusive mother, and she has nobody left in the world, and she's sat there on her own crying. I feel bad for her. I don't have any hate in my heart for her in that moment, so I'm really not sure what they were trying to get with it, to be honest. So the final meme of the meme review is a meme reviewer viewer submission meme, where one of you has submitted a meme in my Discord server, and we'll vote on it to see which one wins. So the link to my Discord server is down below. You can follow the instructions on screen. Even if you don't want to submit memes, it's a fun time, you should totally join. I'm in there pretty much every night unless I'm ill or on holiday. We have a meme reviewer viewer submission channel where you have to make the meme yourself. It can't be just one you found. We have a separate channel for that, and everyone votes on the meme. So this week's winner is Beanie, and the meme is Feeligami is the best ship. I feel the same. Well, it's grown on me. It's grown on me. I think it's cute. part of me is a bit sus about it because in Emotion, when Felix destroys Red Moon, he like calls them his sister because they're both senti. So I'm like, does the same not apply here? But well, let's not talk about that. I don't hate it, but I do think it's a bit weird because Adrian and Felix, in terms of appearance and how they sound as well, they are the same. I know Felix sounds a bit more serious, but you know, it's the same voice actor doing a bit of a different voice, but he sounds pretty much the same as Adrian. So I'm like, you couldn't have Adrian because he's in love with someone else. You go for his cousin. Like if that was me, if I had, for example, an identical twin sister, and this boy went out with her and for whatever reason they broke up. I didn't even go out with her, he was just in love with her, but my twin sister wasn't interested, and then he was like to me, he's like, well, you look the same, do you want to date? I'd be like, no, because you have feelings for my sister, not for me. We're not the same person, we're not interchangeable. So if I was Felix, I'd be like, first of all, but I kind of really wanted to see Kagami with someone, I guess, a bit different. Like, I know Felix is different to Adrian. Adrian's kind of more chill and Felix is mega serious. I kind of want to see something completely different. I did kind of low-key ship her with Luca. I thought they were kind of cute in Determination. I think it's Determination where they go to the museum in season 5. I thought they were kind of cute. I know they haven't interacted much. I literally think that's probably one of their only interactions in the whole show. Like, they're often in the same vicinity with each other because they're in the same friend group, but Luca and Kagami don't often chat one-on-one with each other. But yeah, I just, someone a bit different for her. Speaking of shipping though, I know we're getting off topic from the meme, I'm really interested to see who, if they pair Sabrina with. I know that not everyone has to be paired up with, but I'm a fiend for shipping, so I'm like, please pair her with someone. I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to do with her character in general. But yes, Feeligami. Disgusting. Like I said, I've been doing this rewatch of the show. I haven't been enjoying some of the ships. Having to watch in Lies at the start the Adragami where they're fencing and Adrian beats Kagami, she lifts up her thing to kiss him and she's like, touche, and then he's like, on guard, and they go to kiss and I was sat here trying not to throw up. I hate that scene. There have been so many cringy moments. I literally, when I had to rewatch Santa Claus, I sat here and I almost started crying. I can't stand it. Okay. There you go, besties. I won't make you relive any more cringy moments from the show. This timeline video is gonna kill me, but you all asked for it, so we'll keep going. I'd love to know what your favourite meme was, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!